I'm Miss Shine 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comments section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with before you go. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, 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 hey. How y'all guys doing today? I got your messages for today. Day. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. If you're interested in getting your own message, price went back up 25 for 25. If you're interested in donating to the channel, that is in the description below under Cash App. If you're interested in becoming a member, memberships are also available. If you're interested in super chatting live, super chats are also available while we are live. And if you don't mind, hit that heart button and hold it. It helps the algorithm of the YouTube. And also hop it up if you feel so inclined. All right, you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. I have your messages for today. Starting in the message, we have can't stand your shine. So the haters are still hating on you. And I knew they was. Somebody that you've been antisocial with, or they've been antisocial with you. And in their feelings or giving you the silent treatment. You might be giving them the silent treatment. But I gotta tell you, this person is in an imprisonment. No matter what it look like on the outside. Like, no matter what you might see on the outside, you might see this person smiling. You might see this person grinning. You might be seeing this person trying to get attention from other people. This person is might be also attracting some kind of flying monkeys or to their attention with on the rule breaking something rules when it comes to some flying monkeys. Okay, when it comes to that, some kind of sales of some kind of incompetence that don't involve you or don't even you're not even interested in this, whatever it is, because you got a unique set of gifts here that I'm trying to tell you that like they so elevated in this energy right now. And whoever this person is, they can't make a decision if it's a fling or the real thing between you and them. They can't decide because they like, where are you now? Right. But I gotta tell you, they don't know. They thinking like they stay relevant with you, but I gotta tell you, like there is some kind of there's some stuff they got themselves in because he got to deal with my stuff. Whoever this person is, they got to deal with their stuff. Some public anytime soon, like my stuff. Like they dealing with some stuff of theirs right now. Like for real, for real. They like dealing with their own stuff. Somebody did some spells on them. Like they getting signs about a breakup, something that they regretted, some heartbreaking, broken hearted forever. Some signs they getting the awakening about something, and especially when it came to a third party, that whatever the honeymoon phase was with bliss and happiness, love and happiness. I think it's kind of came to a halt because I got the Ace of Swords at the top of my hand here, and I don't think things is um as it used to be for them in this energy. I don't think that things are as going as planned. Nah, I definitely and I think they definitely think this person they want to block this person out. Because the world that they dealing with right now, it is definitely not the nightmare they was thinking about. They was thinking more on the harmony side. They thought more on the dolphin side, like when they had you. They thought more on that, like more like going with the flow. And more like, experiencing new things, like going with the flow like that. And then they could just kick back and just be lazy and let them, move the board how they wanted to. But the dream here, that didn't go with this puzzle with you missing in this equation. And her voice telling they didn't messed up the damn church money. That they didn't got lost, basically. They didn't got lost. They didn't got derailed. They didn't even started a family with somebody. And they trying to put on a performance like there ain't no baby. Or like others ain't judging when it comes to third parties, keeping it a secret. Some may know. But when it comes to you and you knowing, I don't think you know this. I don't think you know this. I mean, we've been discussing somebody's pregnancy, but not every pregnancy and not everything gonna match with everybody here. So sometimes it might be applying to you, but I've been saying it for about the last 6 months. Somebody was having a baby. At least the last 3 months for sure. I don't know if they just starting the show, because I just had to say that for show part. I don't know. Because somebody might be showing that. Or they about to have it. One of the two. You know, hello, it's me. Somebody gonna pop out with a baby. And come back with their fucking stomach sticks cinched all the way in. You know what I mean? Like they ain't had no baby. You know what I mean? Hello. And they want you to see them. Because they back out here. Nah, they out here trying to be in a competition with you. And I got to tell you, these rookies, some rookie out here, some rookies, that these budget-friendly bitches, who they is, they just told me to tell you. They thought they had the way, but they ain't got it. Because that's what I got. Something rookie. Some think rookie. I mean, they think fucking small. Or like they new to the block. I gotta tell you, they ain't gonna like the way how this go down. I don't know how this gonna unfold for somebody, but I got a mocha match. And that was just my palette I had here. And I don't know, I just happened to look at that. Because there's never nothing on my table that don't belong. But today it is that. Because I was on the floor. I was looking at my makeup bag for palettes that went with fall. And so that more went with fall than anything. So, and like, you know, some dinners I may be going to. But this person, every way I look, he got his back here to me, his back here to me. The page of wands he got facing me, and then 7 of wands he back blocking something out to face me. Something about his stuff, and that's why he can't face you. Something about travel was a cure, he thought, when it came to getting away from this unique gift you had, seeing through this motherfucking, like a damn x-ray machine, or a damn MRI machine, or damn, even like the damn CIA or the FBI would look through something. And somebody could be definitely being watched with the feds watching up there. Or somebody that feel left out. They can't stand your shine here. They lazy. I don't know what I'm feeling anymore. I have no clue what I really want. So they don't know if they want the third party. They want you. They don't know if they want this 6 of swords, this, you know, shallow victory, or whatever this honeymoon phase thing that came to. The world ain't the oyster like they thought. It's judgment for whatever they did. And then they over here dying the death of a dog and stinking they way to hell with a nostalgia over you. That's why they looking back this way. Because see, they was looking back that way when it came to the 3 of wands. Now they got the 6 of wands here, the shallow victory, but they still juggling whatever they did when it came to some think rookie. When it came to spiritual awakening, now they thinking a little bit more than they was before. I gotta tell you that. They thinking a little bit more than they was before, because the shit started to hurt. And when the shit started to hurt, they got antisocial in their damn feelings. Gave you the silent treatment and started talking to other people. You'd have thought this performancer was one of them mimes that be outside doing them mime things. Yeah, when it came to this other person that they turned their back for you with. With her dead ass cat. And then they got confused with options. Some think that's how the rookie got, when some think rookie. And then that caused the conflict in the background. And then that also made a wave when it came to the other people that they was having this cycle, going around repeating a cycle with somebody when it came to a Queen of Pentacles. Somebody that was sitting in their mind at the top of that. Masterminding with envy. They was trying to shut down people's third eye. They was trying to block people's intuition, block people's finances. They was in the hot Taurus energy, trying to mess with people's stability. Get your ass on. A lot of Capricorn energy here. A lot of water here. One here in the middle. They had about 6 or 8 emotional episodes here about this situation. At least 6 episodes of emotions when it came to picking an option, and every option was the wrong option. And that's the truth. And now they feel as small as a bat over here because they going bat shit crazy in the back there. And you're thinking about you, the memories. Knight of Cups, and they want to come in as the hit. They don't want. They got this scarcity mentality here. They want to scare you. They don't want to scare you off. So they want to offer to you, but I gotta tell you, is that one person or two? Oh no, they told you don't do it because they still celebrating with the third party, and they still considering this person having bliss with this person that they trying to offer you with. That's why they're facing you, but it's like it's changing. It's changing. Somebody missing you, but they can't show that they missing you. Okay, got you, spirit. Yeah, it's all a lie. That's what they said. It's in reverse. So they keeping a secret that that they don't miss you when it comes to this person, Queen of Wands energy. Keeping a secret from her that they missing you because that feelings for her change. Okay, got you. Nine of Swords. They having sleepless nights about it too. And about this 6 of Wands that's already here on the table. About it, they talked about how successful and a victory that you've become since they've turned their back. And the 5 of Cups, they crying over what they lost with a grief here, I gotta tell you, and a disappointment in themselves and who they blamed and what they chose over you with this antisocial here. Yep, I gotta tell you that. 6 of Cups here, that's right there. And that says the nostalgia now is like why they lying, because they remember a time when y'all was close. Look at that shit. 10 of Cups when y'all was fucking happy. And now they sitting in conflict? How that work? Happiness, family, harmony, emotional instability. And now they sitting up there looking like a goddamn Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords came in already. Now they got the 5 of Cups crying over what they lost, and the 9 of Wands like the wounded warrior after choosing this option over you. And that's a little bit of the damn truth with the Page of Swords. And that one had been coming out. That's who he disguising himself as. But the High Priest is some person that's here. You know, or that evil bitch know, whoever this Queen of Wands is. It could be multiple partners here, I gotta say, because it's not adding up with the 6 of Wands here. That tells me there was a lot of variety here. And then the option here with this, the 9 of Wands in the reverse, and then the 4 of Swords in reverse. No, upright. Okay. So somebody lost all their money. Somebody giving to something or someone and lost all their money. This person right here with the saw, they saw a lot. I saw a damn lot. And they ain't trying to talk about it either. Because they don't know how they feel. That's what that say. That's the 7 of Cups. And that's the 7 of Cups that they had options for. That they lying about now. I still love you, even though I shouldn't. Secret love. Because I'm supposed to be loving something or someone else. That's the lie. Queen. That other woman ain't no queen. That's a whole witch, a whole bag, a street bitch, a bitch that is everybody get a turn. Stalemate. What the fuck they said? A stalemate. A stuck. A denial that they stuck with this stalemate. Difficult choice. This was difficult for them to choose this person over you. But they did it anyway because it's a crossroad here. Well, 9 of Cups said, the High Priestess energy said wishful thinking. Okay, this was what they wished for. This is what they was content with contentment and pleasure. That's what they was looking for. 2 of Pentacles, crossing with the third party. 2 of Page of Swords. Here the Page of Swords is telling you what that goes. Because they got curious. They was witty. They was chatty with this other third people. gossiping to them about you, smearing your name when the monkey branch came in. Communicating with these monkey branches and finding information with the monkey branches. And to that point where they was taking advice from them. Now they want to come in and apologize, but it got hopeless here, because I gotta say this even though it came up right, and they say this is cycle, I gotta say with the moon cycle coming in, they're still doing spells. They're still doing something that they hope would work, a magic, a get, some kind of something that they think with the two of swords here. They still think they could come with Frankenstein's head, think he could come back and talk to you, and he think you gonna give him your strength again. It's just a matter of time until you disembowel his ass and tell him stop messing around until you find out something you don't want to find out, man. And that's the truth. Now you in your masculine energy. Whoever this person is, they should leave you alone. Especially if you're not bothering them and y'all got the silent treatment going. Emperor. I told you this one with all these bats around him right there. Page. Somebody that's unbalanced. Somebody that is trying to be, that's like trying to be resourceful, but unresourceful, because the people that they choosing over you aren't no resource. You are the source. Especially if you're earth angel energy. A seer, a medium. Any of that. Clairaudient, clairvoyant. This person hope that you don't see their dark night, but because they can't stand your shine, that's what the hope is. They hope you can't see that they hating on you. That's one thing. I gotta start there. That they got this copycat trying to copy you with this energy there, and they fear like the worst. Like the worst is like the worst would be having to hide their true feelings forever. But they're losing now, because you're losing your appetite for this person, or you already have lost your appetite for this person. Meaning, like, this person is not something like you would find inviting, like, anymore, like with the perchance of your energy. So like they know now that you've lost your appetite for them because of their actions, their behavior, and who they chose and their agenda over you. Every piece of me aches for you. Trying to be just like you, everything you do. So everything that they're doing, if you are watching, and what you shouldn't be looking at anything, posting things directly towards you instead of coming directly and saying something. They want you to come to them. It's a tower. You're not going to do it. Okay, you're not going to do it because they're in love. They have lovers with the copycat here that they're considering their twin flame, King of Cups. And while they sitting lying, like they just said to you, about wise and devoted and balanced and between and head and heart over decision with this other third party. Tell me something about this hater again. They will claim that they did it first, knowing damn well they got inspired by you. That's in reverse. They already doing that now. Other people know that you were their inspiration because they're not doing what they did. Okay, that's all I can say. They're not doing what they think that you got. Hating on your creativity and your ideas, because everything that they did, now they know that whatever was going on in a relationship with you and them, you were the glue that kept the relationship together, because this person ain't somebody that you could be with long. I mean, like a matter of like a few minutes, and you're almost like nauseated with this person, because it's all about them. And if it's not like all about them, it's like they're draining your energy in another way. You know what I mean? Lazy. This is a lazy person, so they're not putting anything in it. All right, they're not putting anything with laziness here. They're not putting much into it. Your person or either the other person. So they're experiencing nothing like they experienced with you. With experiencing. Experience is a good teacher. So now they sitting over there going through the flow with whoever. Yeah, causing unexplained body pain and numbness. So they numbing the pain, medicating, they self-medicating themselves. They over there could be in some kind of bondage or fetish and getting shit beat out of them. Who knows? Who cares? You know what I mean? things that they deserve. You know what I mean? They're getting what they deserve. This is what they said. This is what they was content with. And I came in the message. This emperor was content with this, no matter how it looked on the outside. Mm-hmm. What choices of the moon here was their choice. Tell me a little bit about that. With wishing now behind it. So they chose this with choices here with 6 of Cups here. 7 of Swords. 7 of Cups said that they marveled in that 7 of Cups. Tell me a little bit about that. Tell me a little about that. Tell me a little bit about my eyes. Tell me a little bit about that. Tell me about these choices. Tell me about the choices they had. Was bad news with these choices. These people was bad fucking news, okay? All the way around. Bad news. All right, so we got abnormal. That's how they felt. These people was abnormal. They weren't normal like you. And they weren't happy like you. And they didn't have that happy energy like you had. That's the cycle they got into, okay? Bad news. Tell me about it. It was abnormal and happy was not what they got, okay? Was abnormal was what they got, but happy wasn't what they got. They said it was happiness and bliss in the beginning. But then it switched, changed, transition. And they started thinking about you. Started about that. And they started getting some numbness and waking up with it. So, but I think they would start getting spiritually ass whooped over there. With their regret and their shame and their regret. Ooh, they ain't telling me that. Oh, yeah. They favored you here, but the choices was unfavorable here when it came to you. They chose over you. They chose another option because, see, the last obstacle before they had to step into this kingdom, they called you a queen. They didn't come in here. They came in here as a page, okay? And each time they referred to you as a queen. I'm telling you, like, Queen of Pentacles. They referred to you as that, okay? I got to say that. And then when they stooped to another queen's level, it was beneath you. See, when she started speaking with curiosity and wit and chatting and gossiping, it was beneath you. It wasn't even a queen. You see that? It wasn't even a queen. It wasn't even like, you know what I mean? Like she's a page. She's a print. Like I guess she would be called like a pretty princess or something. But it wasn't. She wasn't. She didn't have your maturity. She didn't have your damn. She couldn't stand in the respect. Okay. She could stand in your shoes. That's what I heard. Tell me something more about that. That's impressive right there. Ooh. Veiled Nebula and love in reverse. The love was when it was revealed to them, when they was blinded to the truth at the when they said that they was inspired, thinking that they did it themselves. You see, this love is in reverse: romance, fancy, noble, and firm love. You see that? But they put that in reverse because you know why? They thought they can reverse that to the third party. They thought they can reverse that. And the Veiled Nebula showed them that getting closer to the mysterious and beautiful truth that you can't find a diamond in glass. Okay, you can't find diamonds in glass, bitch. Maybe you thought that you could. Maybe you could turn it into glass. Maybe you thought if you rubbed it good enough, by daybreak it would be fucking glass. I mean, a diamond. But no, it wasn't. It was made out of in the rough. It was in a rough state, so it could have resembled some glass. But I gotta tell you, it was not no glass. Okay. What happened when you realize you lost that little piece of glass, I mean what you thought which was a diamond in the rough, it sure dropped you into pieces because you didn't know how valuable that little raw cut of diamonds was, did you? You didn't. And you didn't know how valuable it was to be loyal, to be able to somebody to trust your word as your bond, and look you in your eyes and be like, I got security with this person. And that's the fear they didn't have with experiencing. They couldn't look in that person's eyes and be like, They didn't get the fear that they had in their eyes when they looked in yours, because you could read to their soul. You could read like a MRI machine to their body and to their soul. And when you connect it, you could see their blueprint, what they was made of, good, bad, or indifferent, their weaknesses and everything. Because you know what? They wishing now that they didn't show you that side. They didn't. They could have showed you different. See, they mimic these any other personalities. They mimic everybody. A shapeshifter, right? But instead of them mimicking the right shit, they go mimic the wrong. You know what I mean? Knowing what's right, but instead of doing right, because it make them feel like they be weak or something. That's only two what people when you got this aura of yourself that people will either fall in love with you or they'll be intimidated by it instantly though. So in some instances, some people make somebody fall in love with them, and that was with that first initial in like how you were and what you were. You weren't like any other thing that they can come compare you to when they meet other people. The meeting, the conversations, the interactions, the things that were not even, you couldn't even, like, you were something that money couldn't buy. They can go out here and buy every woman they want, but you're something that money and your value is something money can't buy. And you know how rare that is when you got something money can't buy. And they lost something right here with a cycle because they wanted to go round and round, round and round. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I gotta tell you, with wishing in the center of this energy. Hey, you guys! Always distant fan. Hello. Wait a minute. Let me go up to my message. Hi. Hello. How are you? I'm good. Yes, I'm reading cards, dog. What's going on, bruh? Right. Who you reading? It's a collective reading. Gang, you good. Nah, they not good at all. Oh, uh-oh. Nah, this crazy. Who am I? Who are you? Who are you? Sorry, bro. Yeah, this gets deep, yo. It gets deep. It gets deep. I do. I see you. I'm just sitting down. I'm just sitting down here. So when I stand up, stretch my back, I can see you guys again. So I was standing up. Now I see you. I didn't ignore you. I just wasn't standing. When I stand, I can see you. I saw that. So when they wishing right now, they wishing that um that whatever they've done with finding out information about who you are and how shallow they was with insecurities, and when they got to that crossroad and they had the option of saying no, I won't go, no, this not the right option, no, this is a challenge for me, but I'ma just, you know what I mean, like stick to what I know. And this King of Cups now is regretting that with wishing the wise devotion, devoted balance between head and heart. And that's where they wish they had made a different decision when it comes to a head and a heart decision. You know, like maybe they told him, like, hey, come on, like, I feel so good. My sins are gone. Can I ask you a question? Now, Jesus is my best friend, too. Like, somebody might have been praying for this person. Like, somebody might have prayed for this person and was like, oh, everything's going to be all right. But we also have a second law here when it comes to beware of the friends and use your enemies. So some friends is here that they thought was friends but wasn't friends. Okay? Somebody that now wants Jesus in their heart. Okay, and will you pray now? And it says, oh, yes, I'll pray now. But Lord Jesus, thank you for dying for my sins. Please come into my heart and save me. And these are some of the prayers that they wishing now. You hear them up there praying now for some forgiveness right now. For Whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Romans 10 and 13, right? But I gotta tell you something here. Right here. Like, I gotta tell you something. This might have a little twist and turn to it, because no matter how you might have prayed in this person's moment, right? What they told me, that they were content with coming against you here, what Spirit said. And this was a crossroad. And so Spirit said that they had to carry their own cross in this energy here. I got to move the cross back up. They said that they got to carry their own cross. Of course, God can hear your prayers. They said he heard his prayers. But he already took authority from his other father, the karmic father. He took authority from a karmic father in the energy. So the bad news came up front when it came to the Page of Swords communication, because of who they took authority from. Yeah, they want to apologize, but Spirit said it's only one of those devil kind of like who their father's kind of way of apology, to steal, kill, and destroy type of the apology. Yeah, and that's the street trying to set the record straight about what they did, but they still ain't tie social. But they tried to burn a lot of the evidence, but knowing that they had made a bad choice. You know, now watching all the shit go down and enjoying the gossip, when it came to they can't stand your shine, because everybody was like in favoring you with favorable here. All of the people that they tried to turn against you when it came to run away, you ran away from this person, and it just exposed this person when it comes to what they was keeping a secret about when it came to bad choices. Yeah, and who they was keeping promises with, everybody, not just you, not just them, not just them, all the people that was coming out in the woodworks that they were keeping promise with behind your back, people that they wanted to secretly sleep with, and people that they were um, um like to leave, they already had somebody already groomed to go toward to even, even want to discard it, or even try to, like, they were getting rooms with somebody. They could have been going to their room, somebody that they was expecting their baby. I told you, like, this energy, and that's what's this kill, steal, and destroy. That's who they took authority from, the destroyer, somebody that was going to destroy you, no matter at whatever cost. Even if they would have made a family with somebody else, that was going to destroy you. Okay? If they had expected to be in a relationship with another person and then tried to hide the evidence and got a room and you would hang out with them every now and then or whatever, and then secretly get a room with another fake friend that they were going out and being promiscuous with, until you caught on with watching the shit go down. Things started to fall apart. Okay? And they started to feel unworthy. They started to use this victimhood. Oh, this one, that one, this one, that one, with the flying monkeys of fear around love. 10 of Cups, they had love. They didn't like it. They didn't want it. It was boring. And they got bored with it. And they sought a thrill. And they sought the thrill that they said that they were content in. Spirit said that was self-destructing patterns to destroy your relationship as the destroyer, to take when it comes to unprocessed past traumas, and also beliefs that everyone leaves. And so that's why they left. And they're codependent on people validating them through promise. Okay? So keeping secrets and promises. That's what the mystery was. Okay? To sabotage the relationship. That's what it revealed under the Veil Nebula. That's what the day break came to. That's what the love in reverse and what was favored here came to. Some lack of love now. Now, we got to look at what reminds us here. Now they got a reminder. Don't forget. But they forgot one thing, right? When you do these self-destructing patterns, burn bridges, right? Use other people to manipulate another person with copycat here, right? Tantric sex to make a soul tie. Got kicked to the curb because you was like, oh, I'm not going to be part of no triangulation. But they hated nothing about you at the time. They devalued you because they wanted to have tantric sex with a copycat, somebody they thought was just like you. But till they compared the two later down the line, nothing could compare with willpower. This person had willpower over this at any point. And that was 666 with the destroyers advice. Now they laughing at them. The angels whisper. Okay, now they whispering about them and talking shit about them. Now that's where the gossip come out. Oh, you're caught red-handed with your hand in the cookie jar. Yep, for what you did in the spirit. You could pray, but God sees it all. Okay, you see it all. I hated nothing about you, but I devalued you anyway. Okay, because I wanted what I wanted, my way or the highway. The copycats was what I wanted at the moment, not for you to walk away and stay gone under private relationship. So your private relationship came in underneath. This is a different thing. I pulled another private relationship. This is another person. And it still had you on the brain, but once upon a time. So maybe I can create that same love that I had with Bob once upon a time with you. Quickly got into a fast relationship with him. That person hated against you because that person, all they did was talk about you. Yeah, they went to investigate who you were, spied on you. And now we got Magnum PI out here. You got all these hoes wanting to know who you is and what you about because this person that hypes you up like you a hype man, like Flavor Flav or some fucking body. And now this woman or whoever this hag is in the background, some hoe bitch that fucks everybody now that he ain't got no money. Now she ready to get rid of him. And he's clinging because he's stigmatized by the spells, seduction, depression, toxic, and the situation is blowing up in their face. Okay, and this person has got no problem with being mad at them. Okay, because they know how they help to deceive you. Okay, they know how they help police the situation. Okay, with edging it on. That's it. The trash takes itself out. Okay. Okay, trash takes itself out with the King of Wands here. They know that it was deceptive. The credit cards, the American Express, it could be maxed out. The credit cards could be maxed out. King of Wands paying for it, paying for gifts. Cause see, you had every gift. You the jackpot, the star. I told you you're here. They just saw you in distortion. You here though. They just saw it in distortion. They thought you was just like the other ones that they considered stars. Some girl that could bend it over, bust it back, suck them from the back. But it still didn't matter to all that. It still didn't have value. Quantity over quality. Quality control. They didn't have it. They lost the control with Page of Cups. I know you only had a fish to offer. And then fish in control. But like I say, they got the happiness that they was what they was codependent on. That's the codependent and the promise that they kept for somebody. So they are saturated in this fake friend love. They saturated in it, feeling like they defeated. With you still being their center with the Ace of Pentacles, center of their inspiration. You found the key to your problem. Your ex is your chosen one, your one true love, and you picked wrong, fella or ma'am or sir, wherever this energy is fluid and time is illusion. I may be talking about a man, I may be talking about a woman, I don't know. We're talking energy. Okay, we're talking energy. Queen energy, there you go. They thought they was gonna leave you in emotions while they go over here and salt some kind of rendezvous with some third parties. Right? The devil told them to do that. That's what they say. They got advice from their father, the karmic father, to tell them to do that. And they took a fool and said, I was a damn fool to take a karmics. The karmic father's advice. They sure did. Look, headless horseman. And that's the truth. Okay? Look, and they can't deny it. That the woman with the crown, that they gave your divinity to somebody else. Yeah, and they cut his head off for it. Punished. Archangel Michael cut his head off. Off with his head for divinity. So your person might not be, they might be seeing you, but they're not seeing you. They're seeing the old version of you. Knight of Wands. Yeah, that's who they were sleeping when they slept with that other person, third party. Yep, that's how they got their head cut off. And now they're looking back to sneak back to you. Seven of Wands. But that's not them. That's the clone. Okay? That's not them. Though with them, they somewhere hung up with their head cut off. lynched and leached off of. As the Yeti. I told you. They outside in the cold. So they already dead. They already a corpse. Okay. What did I say? The ten of wands. They already burdened. They already deceptive. They already in a mental insanity with the shock treatment here. They was shocked. I told you they was shocked. When the man came out here on the phone. They can't get you on the phone. I got text messages that said they ain't send them. No. They trapped. They damn sure trapped. Mentally, physically, emotionally, stagnant. They came in the energy like that. Those stalemate. They came them to us from the beginning. They stay there though, cause convenient. Cause they giving and living and giving everything to this person. Yeah, and it's a tower moment. This person gonna kick their ass out. I'm gonna just tell you, in the cold, they're gonna wait for this. The coldest day, make sure they ain't got nothing. Not even eye water to even stand there and cry with. Because of their choice. And that's the truth. The Queen of Swords. And that's the truth. Like, and I hate to say it like that. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Like, and that's Temperance. That's who they pouring into. Like, and that's the death. And that's going to really wake up somebody. That's going to be their true awakening. At that moment, the collapse will definitely be in effect. Yeah, heartbroken. What I got to say about this message? Like, somebody is in denial about it, though. That it won't happen to them. Oh, it's still my way or the highway. I'm still the man. Somebody could have got their hair done, could have got a shave, could have got got a fresh outfit. You know what I mean? Talking about I'm the man, girlfriend. Yeah. You tell your girlfriend to get with my friends and we could do this every night. We could be friends. Type shit. Lovers. Right. Doom doom. Nah. I gotta tell you, with this person right here and how they think about you, it's all a act. You see, he's still idealizing how to get back to the Empress. And not only that, so he can have a reunion and a relationship with her. And give her his money, Paige. King of Pentacles, give her his money. But this person is only blocking. Look at the Six of Wands, Six of Swords here, bolting their ass back. Because they don't want you to get into a union. So they want to be like some dead weight in your life. Because this contract is over. It's been severed when his head got cut off. When they didn't take the option, and they took the option and to go into some secret relationship, some private meeting, something that was that went against the relationship. Yep, and that's a message of concern now. So they need to be warned that, like, Chariot, not choosing what they had to choose from, this or that, like, and not walking away, Eight of Cups, from what no longer served them, and not walking away from what no longer served them in a fashionably time. Not until they got their thrill out, not till they didn't bust 80 nuts and went back 14 other more times, and no. Okay. No. When they felt that gut instinct that I'm about to deceive my person. And when they did that, they knew that they broke their head got cut off at that moment when it came to walking away from you or them or the relationship. Look, they dug their own self in this imprisonment. They dug their self here. Like, they don't realize they're green with envy here because of what they chose. The Frankenstein is green. He's green with envy. He's covering it up, but he's definitely green. Okay? When it comes to his ideas, he's dark. And I mean very dark. They're not coming to, when they come back, I'm just saying, okay? They just want sex. And they're going to be magician is doing tantric sex on you to get you back into the groove, right? Get your emotions all worked back up. Get your light all lit up in their soul. And look, it unbalanced the scale again. Unbalance the scale again. Ace of Cups. Pull your shit right on the flow. Then it should be back in their favor. Because God told you don't take your ass over there. Okay? Don't take your ass over there. This will be in their favor now because guess what? Now you done gave all your light to the dark. Not you not balancing your own dark and your own light. No, you gonna go dark battling somebody else's darkness. That's a demon. No. Look, what it say? What you see? You see you in prison and can't and this imprisonment now is self-imposed again because you should have never gave. No, don't give. Knight of Pentacles. Don't give them shit. They got to get their own. They here for a dime, baby. They only here for the dime. They only here for the jackpot. They'll dress up and make it look like anything you like. Okay? They'll tell you anything you like. And this might be a real Don Juan here. But it's disguised and distorted in their own charm and their own mystery, as they told me. And it's very mysterious how this person may come in. Okay? He might swing in like a motherfucking, like he ain't never swung in before. Or with the pumpkin head. I thought your pumpkin head came in here. But it's all advice from the devil. It's all from the top. The big wig is the devil. So his advice is not pure. So they're advising we're cutting off now. Stay like it is. No contact. Because this thing been rapping and been breeding whatever damn rabbit. He gave 20 over here, 20 over there, it's 70 over there. Yeah, he been tying it up with a lot of nocturnal things. That this person might be the contracted something. They might even look good on the outside. Everything that look good to your eyes might not be good to your eyes. And that's a warning. That's the spirit. This person in turn will turn into the werewolf on you in the night. Okay? This person is close to midnight every night. Okay? Every day. All day. They don't never. It's close to midnight. All the times. Like, not like it ain't. It's close to me. Like schizophrenia. Like, it's close to me. Like bipolar schizophrenia. They told me depression. Like, so like ups and downs, highs and lows. It's close to me. Like every time. Like with this, like it's a concern. Definitely. It's definitely. Like some minutes they go smiling and everybody might think, but the smile is just a frown upside down. Like I'm telling you, like they use it because they're on your energy. They see you smiling, they know you're not happy, but they try to fake it like you do. They try to see like you what you doing, but little do they know they don't have the same gifts as you do. Okay, where you can transmute your pain into your peace. That's the thing. They don't know how to do that. Then that's what they want to know. I want to know. They ain't going to never know. Because we ain't never given them opportunity. They should have known when you was there. They didn't want to know. I got one card, Moon. That's it. Okay, that's all they in the dark night of their soul. They in their shadow side. That's it. Okay, let's go back. I got that. Okay, I got that. They fed up, though, because that's the next card behind it. They fed up, especially when it comes to somebody they in a relationship with no strings attached. Somebody wants strap attaches, man. Oh, we're going to be together. People are asking where this is going now. And this is when this person starts to run. After you get pregnant, trap you with a baby, make you look like a dummy. Yeah, that's the key point here. When it comes to grasp the key to the problem. First of all, you was the problem. Now, the other problem is they don't want to hear it. What they don't want you to hear. They don't want to hear that they've been unprotected having sex with multiple people, places, and things, states, counties, countries, over bodies of water, seas, and things like that. With the Veiled Nebula, that opens it up who this person, they ain't been talking to you. They damn sure been talking to potential other people with potential 333 energy here. Just reminder, like, don't go back sleeping with this person because this person could be carrying an STD. Yeah, this person was here to destroy you here with this advice for who they took advice from. Somebody was very envious of you and your connection with somebody that they promised something to, but also your person played a hand in it that they manipulated and acted like they didn't. But let's see what you discovered here. Let's talk about that. Somebody that wanted judgment against you. Somebody that was coming against you. I got judgment at the top. Let's go with judgment. I got judgment at the bottom of the deck. Okay, what was they coming with the second law? Beware of your friend and use your enemy. Somebody using their enemies now against you. That ain't going to come out right. they gonna backfire on you now. All right, so when it comes to focus, they focus what they focused on now when it comes to this destroyer. How they gonna make them right or wrong when it comes to codependent, when it comes to unprocessed child, past traumas, when it comes to a trap. Okay, so okay, they destroyed when it comes to they resting and recuperating. When it comes to being a player here, high priestess, you know this person is resting and retreating because they know that while they antisocial with you, they know that like you don't want to hear this with this energy here. That's what I see whenever it comes this way for me. Like you somewhere minding your own business, you don't want to hear about it. Why you don't want to hear about it? You say because you already know the truth with the sun here, and I told you the sun came in already in the other deck here with the happiness. You saw they was so happy with the third party. You ain't want to disrupt their happiness with whoever they was having a family with, somebody that they was sexually unprotected, walking around with them, knowing that they fucked up, knowing that that was going to ruin the connection with you and them, and it was recorded. Okay, whatever they was doing, drugs, whether this person they knew was envious of you, that's part of the devil. Somebody that even gave pregnancy tests and knew that they would be caught up with that, caught with a pregnancy that would catch this ass up over here. When that was total drama here with caught with the lipstick stains, a pregnancy, doing drugs while pregnant. When it came to somebody that liked to get people from the sex shop, somebody that was possibly married or broke up some kind of contract with breaking this contract, so you divorced the situation, connection, you didn't pour no more into it. Talk about what the why they was knowing that they effed up. So what they fighting for you, for what you love, for fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield, and so they wanted you to punch somebody out when it comes to when you didn't fight for them, right? Because somebody that was envious in the background that they was being promiscuous with, they wanted you to fight with that person, some bugaboo that they was promiscuous with, somebody that they got played by in this energy, somebody that was a wish fulfillment when it comes to fulfilling a fantasy, and they was cautioned not to play that around with that copycat. And now they sitting here in some kind of insecurity over this copycat that they sitting over here pretending may be that person or another that they having tantric sex with and kicked to the curb. Because this person about to get kicked out with I hate nothing about you. Because once they met this person still here going through all these daydreams and epiphanies, and somebody that they seeing in private, they think is you. Yeah, peace. And they, yep, all I say. There you go, Empress. They offering to somebody and they hate nothing about you. So somebody think that they offering to you and they gonna come get the strength to come towards you with y'all gonna meet in private or something. And some kind of rekindle, some kind of love story or something. So this hater is hating on y'all with connection, with harmony, with y'all be, like bringing harmony to y'all connection. This person want to come bring harmony. Because they've been dreaming about telling you something here. And somebody been telling them to tell you something. But I don't know what it is just yet. That you the missing piece to this puzzle here. That you are the strength. That you are their inner voice. That you are connected to them in a mirror energy. And that they waited too long and you postponed whatever this is. And let you go for the wrong reasons here with let go. And then I got beyond illusions. That they went way beyond the illusions of what this person was supposed to be. Yeah, and now they feel betrayed. Yeah, they feel backstabbed or betrayed, even and disemboweled. They gotta be even having IBS energy here, like where their stomach is all irritated. Somebody could have poisoned somebody here. Yeah, this was a shallow victory, and this Page of Wands feel like even sleeping with this person wasn't worth it. They got a thrill out of it, but like I told you in the energy, like. They weren't supposed to learn the lesson in that manner. They weren't supposed to go to the thrills end and then decide. That's just not how this operates. Like this is just not how this operates. Like you don't get the thrill and get to go back to the person too. No, you chose the thrill and you got to stay with whatever you chose. You know, King of Wands. Like whatever you picked is what you chose. Like there is no like, oh, I can get both teeter to see. Like the sweet would swing with the person with the pumpkin head. He wanted to swing back and forth, but it wasn't no swinging back and forth. You go forward, then you're gonna stay forward. You go backwards, you're gonna stay backwards. Okay, like it was just no. It was no. We're gonna do both. No, like it was my way or the highway, but that's what they thought. But it didn't happen that way. Yeah, see what I mean? With the second day, now they want to come back, but it's not. It's like with this love story, and it's like the you are their world now, and it's like they're a fool now, and like, oh, I was a fool, I should have never did that, like, but oh, you were caught though, not in a manner that, like, this is a forgivable, I'm caught though. You get me what I mean? This is not the forgivable caught, because it's like you've done this before. I've done X, Y, and Z before with caught. You know what I mean? And at the bottom of the deck, and that's kind of the truth. Like you've like gave too many chances here, and now this person feels like out in the cold again, but they're already out in the cold. Excuse me, it's a hiccup here. They're gonna have a lot of hurt burps up in here in this energy when it comes to this heartbreak. They're gonna, especially if somebody else throws them out, somebody else, you know, dresses them up for the streets. All right, well, you got your hair done, you got your new outfit, you got your new shoes now. Up, you know what I mean? You gotta get out of this nest. You know what I mean? You gotta go. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta go. Gotta get out of here. Type shit. You know what I mean? Type shit. So whatever this contract that broke up, whatever they trying to fake it to make it, or pretending, and this person can see through their like veil of lies or whatever this shit is. This person keeping a plan, it's a private relationship and hiding their relationship with other people and talking to other people, and that's the truth though. That's the unbalanced balance that they don't got, right? You know what I mean? When it comes to you are the balance. You are the, like, that's why they so unbalanced, because they don't have your energy. So that would cross. That's what's crossing this person's energy, like with the devil, because they're going against what the devil said. Know what I mean? Like, you supposed to be just kill, steal, and destroy this person, but you came back here and without it. You know what I mean? Like, the higher saying, well, I lost control. You know what I mean? Like, so what did you want me to do? It was like, well, you should have been more fishier than you was before. You know what I mean? You should have played the game a little bit better than that. Justice. Well, that was unjust. Okay, that was just not good enough. Okay, now you're gonna pay for the debt collection. Okay, well then you gotta pay for it then. You know what I mean? Now you gotta sleep with 8 men, all in one night. And I mean, guys hung like a horse. Okay? No, I triggered you. Don't tell me that's a burden. I told you what I wanted. Shit. Ooh. What did I just say? King of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the Judgment. Now, I see was 3, 4. And I just times it by 1. And then we got 8, 2. And shit. Wow. Well, that's them skeletons up there. I saw the justice coming behind the chair and all this. That's the insanity. Somebody could be bisexual, bi quarter curious, bi whatever. This is all this dead shit. That's all the Yeti stuff. That's all the stuff that they deterred you from going toward, the stuff that was the worst. The things that was the choice. The things that they had 7 cups of things to choose from. And they took every one of them. Every one. Men, women, dogs, cats, streetwalkers. I tasted all the charcuterie board they had. And that's why I'm hung up. I gotta hang this out. They should have hung this player way up, but not a Knight of Wands said, not till that motherfucker was so. Not till that motherfucker had syphilis on it. Not till the motherfucker was falling off the goddamn bone. And not till my motherfucking head got cut all the way clean, coming against the divine chosen one with dark magic and an archangel. Michael cut my damn head off. Archangel Uriel stood beside and was like, we got you. And Archangel Gabriel was like, yeah, homie, take him out. In one clean swipe, he was done. Right? And that's the damn truth. You know what I mean? Like, and this fool said, we got to rebuild it again. And then a repeated cycle of what they went before. And what they'll get done again, they'll get their motherfucking head cut off again. By the third party, by the sneaky link, by the, what they call it, the bugaboo. They're going to get cut off every time. When they go like, it's going to be like the road running the coyote. Because he turning into the wolf. Right? Every night. It's almost thriller. It's almost, we about to get to the thriller night. Every night, it's the thriller night. Every night, we're turning into the werewolf. Every night. You know what I mean? To the point we're so dirty, with werewolfness, we don't know what to do with ourselves. We're investigating. They got to investigate us. We're actually mentally insane. You know what I mean? Like, did you see us with the shrinks? Because all the shit that the entities that we done picked up. And they trying to bury this shit. I told you they was trying to bury the evidence. That's the evidence they was trying to bury with the copycat. How dirty they had got. How many times they had turned into a Thriller night with somebody. Howling at the moon with a bitch. Ooh! Oh! Or with a man, for that matter. I told you the devil had to pay a cost too when he had to sleep with 8 men. That was a cost. That's what the cost. And it might have been more. I don't know. That's why they told me it was a childhood wounding. Something that they went regrets to, and like Stockholm Syndrome, they started to like it, captivated by it. Okay? Lovers. You know what I mean? I can't make this shit up if I try. Yeah, lovers. They broke their own heart. Yep. And they put a death to something that they really truly loved here too. But Temperance says they couldn't decide what to balance, how they could balance the 2 or the 3 or the 4 or the 6 or the 10 or the 8 or whatever. Greedy. Inconsiderately greedy. Okay. Yeah. Queen of Swords says, yeah, that's the damn truth. Yeah, this was all unprocessed childhood woundings, mother issues, self-destructing patterns, drugs, alcohol, you name it. Self-sabotaging, beliefs that everyone leaves, fear around love because they didn't see love. This is all this antisocial in their feelings, feeling like silent treatment and things like that, feeling the victimhood, unworthy, like those are all the things that they battle with themselves. And, if they had only communicated with the truth here, things would have been a lot better. You know what I mean? With self-love, they lacked that, and feeling unlovable. They didn't think you could love them, but when they realized that you were unconditionally loving them, and they was giving you love under ultimatums, the lack of self-acceptance, they couldn't accept that because they couldn't compare that to somebody else that was doing that. So they thought it was fake. They thought it was a facade. They thought it was painted on. They thought that you was faking to be something that you were not. Okay, feeling undeserving of that kind of energy. I told you, your energy, your aura, your presence, the royal line of you, when you step into your presence, is so dynamic that like most you see, like, I don't know, like they weren't ready for that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, some people carry a different aura about themselves other than others. Like we show up, but this person felt very defeated when they saw you. When they stepped into your energy, they felt weak and worthless. And you are this like public figure. Like any day that you decided to get dressed and put on yourself, you are the public figure in yourself. You didn't need a podium. You didn't need a stage. You didn't need an audience. You just showed up. And when you showed up, you brought your aura with you. Like anywhere you go, like grocery store, wherever, you bring that aura with you. Like a leader. You know what I mean? Like anywhere. And this King of Cups was like, they didn't like that. You know what I mean? They was old fashioned about it. They didn't like that. You know what I mean? They didn't want you to shine. They didn't want you to be, you know what I mean, noticed with beyond illusion. This person was Delulu. Okay? They was lost. Okay? Somebody that participated in some kind of dark arts. With guidance, let me tell you something. Whoever this person or you or them, I can tell you right now, you got a lineage behind somebody that'll take whoop ass and take name. You see they cutting motherfuckers' heads off. I ain't playing with y'all. Like, look, y'all got some gangsters out here. Look, they invest in anybody that come towards you. I don't care right now in this time, and you're like, whoever this person is, whoever you are with investigating, like, you got a spirit team on Nate. Ass. Like, if you meeting somebody right now, I gotta tell you, that person better be up to par. That person better be crossing their I's and dotting their M's and T's. Because guess what? Your spirit team they're gonna, when I tell you they going through these people with fine-tuned combs now, when I tell you millionaire status is in this energy, millionaires. We ain't talking, we like this investigation is like you've been going too low. You've been going lowballing yourself for too long. You know what I mean? Somebody about to get a condo. Somebody getting ready to get a new car. Well, you got this new bewitched energy. I don't even know. You know what I mean? Blink your nose and something, twitch your nose and ding, and something's going to be at your fingers or some shit like that. I don't even know. Fishing for comments like, who the hell's that? How did she get that? Everybody's going to be asking. This investigation is coming out. Somebody's being investigated. I don't know if it's a corporate. I don't know where this FBI is here, CIA. Somebody might be watching with the page of cups here. Somebody that thought that was acting small. They was trying to act blind to something that they did. They did something, hid their hand. I got to tell you, whoever thought they got away with the chariot here, I got to tell you, they study with the wheel of fortune, and it's definitely not going to be in their favor. Somebody that tried to do something in a cycle, they did it over and over. Somebody about to be paid with a big payback. I just heard that. I just heard somebody get the big payback. You see this guy looking back? There was people that was in plain clothes, riding and looking and watching and stalking in some kind of it's an informant here that is relaying messages to somebody. Oh, that's a clarification. Somebody laying messages. Somebody was watching with the key point here. Somebody was watching and studying something. And when it comes to this ace of swords here, the truth is about to be prevailed. Whoever was doing this in this cycle, and I don't know if it was a corporate, a lawyer, a judge, or a bunch of everybody's in here. People, places, and things. If it was fraud against an inheritance, against some insurance policy, somebody stole something from you with a key point here, somebody that was tired of the drama, somebody that might even tell on themselves for doing it, somebody that's toxic and did it for spite, that shit might even explode, and somebody might just tell on their damn self, like for real, with a tower hair, like they feel like, yo, if you don't find that stuff, that money or whatever you did with it, like, you better, like, they gonna, like, put your ass in jail. Like, that's the tower moment. Like, you're gonna be sitting doing fucking 40 to life in this motherfucker. Like, you're gonna be sitting here, you ain't gonna be able to get nobody's offer. You know what I mean? Who gonna call you? Shit, you might die there. Like, shit, with the Queen of Cups. They emotional about it. Somebody thinking about telling, but they still stubborn about it. But they better get out of their stubbornness, because they changed it close to midnight. They still doing the magic, thinking that they can change the work. But I gotta tell you, that's the same thing that the same thing that got them in it. This is the same thing that's gonna get them trapped in it too. You know what I mean? Well, whoever it is, these people that came, these couple, it could be a couple here, somebody that they slept with, somebody that you slept with, that they used as sacrifice against you, with to cut you all off, to cut you out, to sacrifice you. They used a lover. They ain't had to see the lover. They ain't even had to meet the lover. They could have known you was happy with somebody and sabotaged it that way because you wasn't talking to them. So when you quiet, they figure you got somebody in your life, so they just start sending spells to you, sabotage whatever you had going. All I got to do is tell you, whoever the SOBs was, they gonna reap the karma from the shit. They got a debt collection that's coming for their ass. Anybody that participated with them, anybody they sat behind tables and they wrote it down and said that they was there and they heard she say, they gonna tell it. Family members is going to turn on other family members that was amongst the ones that was doing the decepting. They great tell what to cut out. They getting ready to get cut their own stuff out, because the people that were involved with the CIA and the FBI here, that thought they was swinging back and forth, that they had it in their favor. I told you, when you go forward, you either going forward or it ain't no back and forth. So they went back and forth for a while because you wasn't a part of it. So once you put your deal in it, it can only go forward. Okay? That was only, they tried to make it go backwards and start swinging back and forth again, but it stopped because you're going to make it go forward. Yeah. Somebody going to offer you something here with an offer. Somebody going to offer something to you, or somebody going to come to you and tell you they got something for you. And I mean a big something. A big something. A police might even have to bring it. Okay? A lawyer might even have to bring it. Okay? Somebody to get you out of this bondage. Keep you blinded get you from out of this bond, whatever you was blinded and stuck to. That you knew that you needed to get out of, but you couldn't. Because you was bound in it by, maybe you was bound by a bond. Maybe you was bound by some fraudulent will. Wheel of Fortune about to say, unfortunately, they done fucked up. Okay, with the Ace of Cups, that shit just ran right in your favor. Your cup about to run all the way over. And the scale is about to balance in your favor. And that's the truth. The sun, they're going to open up on some kind of dark something that happened here. That somebody took somebody's money here, a father's money. A masculine energy, don't have to be. Somebody that did magic against it, somebody's money. Then that's the truth. With unpassionate energy here. Some against the high priest, but against the empress, a chosen one. Yeah. It's coming back to you with the boat. It's coming back to you, baby. And I mean you. It ain't nobody. They putting a light on this path. There ain't nobody gonna be able to touch it. Ain't nobody gonna touch it. Danger if they touch it. I'm telling you. Danger if they touch it. Danger. You see them wrapped up? Danger. Shit. You don't know who out here disguised, fighting in your favor, fighting on your behalf. They said a neighbor might even be coming against somebody. Jealous. Somebody also bothering somebody about some azalea bush in front of their door. And somebody keep parking their car in front of somebody's door that lit 5 doors down. And talking about move your car from in front of my driveway. I don't know. Somebody's dropped the driveway. Somebody investigating somebody's driveway. Somebody dead on their driveway. Somebody died on their driveway. Somebody gonna drop dead on their driveway. Somebody gonna have a stroke in mid walking for being evil and being conniving. Yeah, they're gonna drop right down and die. If they don't die, they're gonna be so hurt of being embarrassed, because they're gonna know at that point the karma hit them. Yeah. Not only that person, this next person, they're gonna have they're gonna have a lot of problems in their living conditions. They're gonna lose their place in this energy, lose their car, destitute. And ain't gonna be nobody to turn for this person. I tell you, they've been down that road before, but they're about to go down that road again. Unbeknownst to them. Somebody might drop dead. I gotta say that again. That came back. Okay. All right. We at 112. 112. Somebody might be thinking about Cream. That song Cream by 112. Ain't that same Cream? Peaches and Cream. Peaches and Cream. Somebody could be thinking about Peaches and Cream. Thinking about you and some peaches and cream. Eating peaches and cream off of you. I don't know. Whatever they got going, they got a lot of stuff going. They got a lot of problems going here. And I gotta tell you, like you are like these, let's see what these haters got going. And I'm gonna be out of here after this. Okay. Hey, Pauline. Always distant. She's spot. What's the root work? Yeah, I told you they still doing spell work. Somebody is seeking somebody to help them get this hex off them, but it ain't no hex on them, I don't think. I think this person just stubborn as hell. Yep, you cut them off and they'll still be watching you. Yep. Forever how long they gotta watch you for, they'll still be watching. Let them watch. Let them do it. Yep. You will witness their karma. Yep. Completion. It's over. Yep. Envious of your career and how you make your money. Yep. Choose causing chaos and fighting in your love connection. They fighting with whoever they with. Somebody that they thought they losing their appetite for. They don't like that person. Somebody that you need to put some amethyst around your head chakra, around your neck for protection. Seek someone to perform or learn a cord cutting ritual. You cut this off with salt baths. Somebody that's toxic. Haters are mad because they see you winning. They still inspired by you. Somebody that could be in a lavender relationship with lavender sage here. Some kind of that's clearing some negative energy out. But this person could be in a lavender relationship. Somebody could be the cover up. Somebody that's taking spirit. Now, I told you the spiritual path here. Somebody that needs some pyrite. Believes that true love doesn't exist. Somebody that said that it doesn't exist. Somebody that's hiding, high priestess. They think you're hiding some knowledge or some kind of intuition. They think you know everything that's going on. And you do. And do. And she does. Seven of Cups. Somebody that's taking some kind of independent stance. Somebody that was rejected by somebody. I did a D-spell on him. And now his ding-ling don't get hard anymore. Somebody. After effing it up, I don't feel worthy of love anymore. They felt unworthy. They feel trapped. I need him to financially take care of me. I told you, somebody giving it all, giving it all, living and giving it all. And then they're going to take him. This is a cursed bloodline. I'm not sure I can give you what you need. I'm trying to heal. You ain't asking him to give you nothing. The sex is amazing, but that's all. That's good. I will admit that my pride has gotten in the way of our connection. I admit it. You are my first thought when I wake up and the last before I sleep. I told you that in the beginning. Okay, this person is very mad that they can't get your attention. And they're codependent on your energy. That's what's got this person stuck, that they can't come towards you. They feel betrayed by you. Even though they betrayed you, they feel like you betrayed them. So we got, you're so freaking sexy. You could look sexy. They could have saw you looking sexy. I'm starting to see the truth about this connection. They get an epiphany. How they feel betrayed with the third party. How this person keeps a contract on them. Somebody could have had a police call. How that's just them spirit keeping an eye on them. I'm lost without you. But they know they ain't good for you with trash. I already know the tea. And what's the tea? What's the tea? They know that this shit is played out and outdated, and they know that they wasted too much time sitting here. They believe that true love doesn't exist, but they feel trapped because, you know, they fed up with what they chose. You know what I mean? There's no strings attached, and this love-hate situation, and missing you is getting, like, old. Like, this shit is getting so old. Okay? They praying for you to come, for your return, but faith, healing, and meditation. I never told you that I loved you, but I do, and it scares me. I'm running because I can't face my own effing mess. And I told you that's them wanting to be a man and beast. I worry and stress about this separation. I never want to watch you struggle. I will go out of my way to make sure that you are safe and comfortable. So that's him catering to the third party when they would never cater to you. So that's them putting on this facade. Pain of the hidden truth is here. Of lynched. Somebody might be getting it. Okay. So believe that everyone betrays. So somebody that's using some possessive tactics on somebody here. Somebody that's not following their heart. I told you they sat on that cliff and was making a head over heart decision. And that also even betrayed them or defeated them or made them feel less than. Because these third party, here the third party is when I never wanted to be, that's the third party that they was cheating on you with, that had you in competition with a mistress. That's who they was taking care of. That's the person that he was inspired to be your copycat, and that was the truth. What a shallow fucking coward. Talk about running because I can't face my own feelings and mess. Alright, I'm out of here after this. Alright, hit the floor. So, you use your intuition to realize that this person wasn't interested in you. I feel understanding of love and affection. So, they learning now, but you single and you don't want them. You getting somebody new. Yeah, divine intervention stepped in and no reconciliation. None whatsoever. Let me get the last little bit of the third party in them. Tell me a little bit about that in the trap. What's going on in the trap? Black heart. God dang. Somebody between you and me keeping secrets. Oh, that's a lot. I'm going to take them what I can get. Somebody that starts a fresh start. Somebody that's very toxic. That went that way. Somebody love yourself. And so B fucking for real. Yeah, no, somebody ain't being effing for real. Some kind of old wish. If I had one wish. Yeah, no, we don't got no more wishes for this person. This person done wished out. Yeah, they done wished out. All right, so we got somebody canceled before, and then a fresh start again. We got a hike to go take a fucking hike. Somebody so solicitous, and somebody monopolizing somebody when it comes to squirting love, male or female. Somebody between you and me that kept a secret, and then it came to I don't give up on people easily. If I do cut you off, you really deserve it. So you cut this third person off because they deserved it. Never ask if he's single. Ask if someone under the impression that they are in a relationship with them. And they are. Okay. And they are. This the person right here. Okay. They never wanted to see them struggle with the ball and the rat in there with them. Twinkle, twinkle, little bitch, mind your business, little snitch. Because somebody told them that they was in a relationship with somebody else under possibility, permission made in existence, and then it's for once, over, and for all. So once, over, one, and for all. He, she, it goes. I, you, we, they goes. Somebody that's suspicious, and spoiler alert. The mail carrier gonna bring the news cage. Somebody is pumpkin. I told you the pumpkin head is already here. Who got their head cut off? On the mail carrier, how they moving, how they holding me. Somebody might hold their mail. Okay, somebody else pillow talked about you to some new person, party, place, or thing, and that person is for real though, for real, on the game changer. Somebody that set boundaries and clear message, and we love. When love is real, it doesn't lie, cheat, pretend, or make feel or make you feel hurt or unwanted. So that person made you feel hurt and unwanted in this energy as well. Okay, this person was doing the fucking most. Okay, now they want to text you and tell you something. They ain't telling nobody nothing because they probably don't even got your number. You might get blocked numbers. You might even get private calls. But this black heart is not in love with you. Okay, with this envy. They mad because they couldn't play you. They couldn't play in your damn face. That's what I see. I don't see nothing else. They mad because they couldn't waste more of your damn time. That's all I see. Somebody might start seeing mice in their house. It's starting to get cold in my area. Tell me one more about this little energy. Somebody regretting something here too. 122. Divine intervention steps in under I'm worried, I miss you. Hot and cold. Spiritual gifts. Somebody wish they not happy without you. Somebody that got your backstabbed you and they want to run towards you. And somebody that was reckless and now it's the end of a cycle. Alright, that's it, I think. Give me one more on this. The end of a cycle. That ends cycle. Because when I no longer care, I won't text at all or barely appreciate them long texts before they're gone. So somebody don't mission your texts and stuff. That's what that is. They going through old texts and stuff, unsent texts. Somebody's having fun, too busy with having fun. Now they sitting back wondering who's texting you. Cold. Some people thought you were a replacement. Both placeable. Your kindness was easy to find. Crossed. Oh, chosen God's gift and refused. Santa was like, yeah, they chose to cross the wrong one. Your hustle may intimidate those cool, what is that? Cool with being average. that ain't shit to you to do for you. So that's envy, and that's the people that betray you because you ain't they intimidate how you make your money. This is a real love, and never the real love never dies when it comes to alert of a quick result, and it pretends to be fine. Yeah, he can be with you and want her, won't leave you alone, but won't cut her off, choosing, bluffing your replacement, but to a downgrade. So he would never marry a woman who didn't have anything for marriage. He would never marry a woman who didn't save anything for marriage. So those girls didn't save nothing for marriage. They gave it all. Butt, front, back, put their thumb up to his butt, all kinds of shit. The silent treatment making them feel invisible when they're something but not really there, broken alone in the same room, feeling miserable, feeling miles away. Even y'all together, they would still feel the same way. So it is like a waste of time. Turn it over. This is God's fight. It's not your battle. So let it go. It's not your battle. God said, I got him. We got him. No, for y'all be started bumping heads, we got him. Because that's what's about to happen over here in this secret love ties they got over here with these comics. Because this person is so brokenhearted over you. You know what I mean? And under pressure, putting that bitch under pressure. Pressure cook that hoe. No, I mean, my bad. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Y'all take it easy on this Saturday night. It's cold where I'm at. I'm gonna put my fur and my little dress and sandals and boots on. No, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to bed. Namaste, you guys. Thank you for joining me.